Connections and Disconnections. Connections and Disconnections. Hello, y'all. I'm Diana Brianne. Well, we are having this gorgeous day out today, and my son and I just took my truck to go get it washed. Normally, we wash our cars here at home, but my husband got me a gift of 6 months of free car washes, so we just did that. And so anyhow, out here today is a beautiful day, and I am going to go for my 5-mile run in a little bit. It's later in the day. Normally I do my runs in the morning, but today I wanted to be a little bit off schedule and do things differently. So I will run most likely a little bit later in the day. And I wanted to talk about connections and disconnections. And so what do I mean by connections and disconnections? Well, in life, I believe that we are connected to things and to people and to jobs and to relationships and to all kinds of things. And sometimes we disconnect. It can be disconnect over time or disconnect suddenly. Sometimes we remain connected to certain people or certain things forever at varying levels. Sometimes those levels change or shift, but nonetheless we remain connected. Sometimes they stay the same. And so this is the thing about connections and disconnections. There are times in life that it's important to stay connected and let one connection flow into another connection. For example, my one son just got a new job here. He didn't have to move away for the job, nor would he have moved away for the job because he's going to college here as well. And yet the job kind of flowed from one connection to another. There are times in life, though, that we have to disconnect in a big way. Sometimes we've got to make a great big change and move across country for a job. So we make this abrupt disconnect from one place to another. Hopefully we do it in a good way, and we always leave things on a good note so that we enter wherever we go on a good note. And yet there was a big disconnect in order to reconnect or in order to connect somewhere else. Sometimes we even go backwards and we reconnect where we used to have been, that we had disconnected somehow. And so life is full of connections, reconnections, disconnections, and new connections. And so it's important to know, are we flowing? Are we where we need to be? Are our connections going to flow from one to the other? Or are they going to be more of an abrupt kind of change, such as moving across country and starting a brand new job? So we have all kinds of connections in life, and they're kind of exciting. I prefer my connections at this point in my life to be slow moving and flow from one connection to the other. I've had plenty of those big connections where we moved from one place to another, even from, we moved to Europe that time, and that was a big change. So yes, sometimes we disconnect in order to connect, and sometimes we don't have to disconnect at all. We stay connected and let our connections flow into each other. From my house to yours, may God bless you, and I hope to talk to you soon again. Bye-bye.